First, let me define for you what success is. And I'll tell you why I define success this way.
Hello. Once again, welcome to the Wireless Church channel. I'm excited to come your way again with an amazing content for the day. Right here, if this is the first time you are watching this video, kindly like, subscribe, and share this video. Right. Today's video, we'll be reviewing one of the messages preached by Pastor Chris on success motivation, where he defines what success is. Now, I want you to take a closer look at the definitions he gave, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what he says. It's very interesting. Let's listen.
Number one, success is impacting the world with the investment of your personality. Now, never forget this. I told you what I'm going to be sharing with you is something you would need the rest of your life. As it's success, number one, success is impacting the world with the investment of your personality. The investment of your personality. Impacting the world with the investment of your personality.
Wow. So you heard that right from Pastor Chris. Success is impacting the world with the investment of your personality. Now you listen to that. He says you have a personality, but then to be successful, you have to impact the world with the investment in your personality. That's an interesting definition. So that's one of the things I want you watching me on this channel to begin to focus on. Look at yourself as your personality and look at ways and means you can invest in your personality. Now, if you are able to invest in that personality, ladies and gentlemen, you can now impact the world with that investment in your personality. So that definition is key. It puts a lot of emphasis on what you do to yourself, what you hear, what you do in your daily basis, your education, and all the investment you put into yourself. One day, you can impact the world with that investment in your personality. It could be a skill training, it could be personal development, it could be anything. But make sure you are investing in your personality. All right? So that's the first definition he gives for what success is. Let's listen and see what is there more to say about this.
T.L. Osborne said, work on being, not on having. With what you are, you will have. Don't work on having anything. Work on being something.
Now that's also another important statement. Now he quotes something from T.L. Osborne. T.L. Osborne of blessed memory, another renowned man of God. He says, work on being, not on having. With what you are, you would have. Now that's important for our generation, because we are in a generation where we seem to be in a spiral of everybody wanting to get something, everybody wanting to buy something for themselves as a show of proof that they've attained something or they are at a certain height. Now, we're learning from ancient people who have walked this path on this earth before, and they are telling us that, listen, the way to augment your work and be successful is that you work on being, work on your being, work on the state of your mentality, work on the state of your personality, work on who you are. If you can work on that, you can have anything you want to have. Now, I think that's an important advice that young ones like you and I watching this channel can begin to do that right now. We can begin to invest in what we read. We can begin to invest in what we watch. We can begin to invest in how we plan our days and the things we put our time to. And in doing all of that, we are investing in our personality. Let's listen again and see what more is there to this wonderful message.
Your personality. Invest in your personality. And you can impact the world with the investment of your personality. That is success. Impacting the world. Not just walking through the world. Impacting the world with the investment of your personality. Number two, success is influencing the world around you to think like you and aspire to your inspiration. I'll say that again. Success is influencing the world around you to think like you and to aspire to your inspiration. You become a success when you influence the world around you to think like you and to aspire to your inspiration.
Wow, that's the second definition for success. He says success is influencing the world around you to think like you and to aspire to your inspiration. Think about it. Success is influencing the world around you. What is the world around you? He says influencing that world around you to think like you and to aspire to your inspiration. That's another classic definition of what success is. And I think these definitions helps you see what you need to focus your life on in terms of how to be successful in this present world.
You awaken others to think like you. Why? Because you've made the right investment into your personality. You've built your personality. You've got some good thinking, some good ideas, and now you move to the second level of influencing the world around you to think like you. That is success. Motivate them to think like you.
Great. So the second part of the video, you see he's talking about influencing the world around you to think like you and to aspire to your inspiration. He says you got to build your personality, you got to build yourself to have some good ideas. And that's the challenge you see in today's world. When a lot of people talk, many a times you want to listen to the substance of what they are saying. And if you listen to a lot of people, especially young folks, you quite don't get the substance in what they are saying. They are just superficial. Everything is just on the surface level, no deep level thinking. But if you are going to be successful, you want to influence the world around you to think like you and to aspire to your inspiration, you have to invest in your personality. Now, I always tell people success is like, I'm a systems person, so I like to define success for people in a systemic way. It's input, process, output. That's success. Input, process, output. If you have the right input and you have the right process, you will derive the right output. For you to be successful, you need to be looking at your inputs. What are you investing into yourself? Look at the investment as inputs. Okay, how are you processing yourself in the environment that you need to process those inputs to become successful? So even as for us Christians, we have a much higher standard. We've been given an opportunity by the gift of God, by the ability God has deposited in us to be excellent Christians. So we need to invest a lot of time in what? Adequate materials to be able to what? Develop the right attitude to be able to influence our generation. And it's a crown call to everybody, every one of us, that at this point in our lives, every one of us need to start investing in our personalities. Read some books, take courses, get online, associate yourself with people of like mind who are thinking deeply about stuff. Get ideas, ideological views that are deep and that can influence our world. We need that, not just in your local area, but even in your nation. And that's one of the things I want to encourage all of us. Right from this video, this is a message I heard from Pastor Chris, about some 10 years ago. And it's been so much of a blessing in my life. And I hope it will be a blessing to you. Great. If you need the full video to this particular message, I will drop the link to this video on the comment section below. You can click on it and watch the full video, and it will be such a blessing to you. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching The Wireless Church. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to this channel. You can also leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you.